Hey, hello, I'm Hans. I'm an intersex artist, activist, and strawberry banana yogurt bowl. Today, I'm here to talk about the politics of who counts as intersex. Intersex is an umbrella term that isn't really very well understood yet. I myself wasn't publicly out until my early 20s, just because I was worried that most people didn't have any kind of framework to understand what I was talking about. And so for me to take on the word intersex means something. No one is going to know what I'm talking about. It has the word sex in it. I'm gonna get all kinds of questions about how many genitals I have. Being out, for better or for worse, is subjecting yourself to wearing your teaching cap 95% of the time and having your eyes rolled backwards 100% of the time. So why take this on? I'd wager that a lot of people who are out as LGBT recognize that that is a statement against a history of LGBT being considered bad or persecuted things. And of course these things aren't bad. They're just experiences that contradict societal norms, whatever that means. And anyway, we all know that heterosexuality was just a marketing gimmick invented by towel companies to sell more towels. So we've established that intersex people can have any sexuality and any gender, and most of the problems that intersex people experience are because of gender. It's because of expectations about what bodies are supposed to look like. And if you've made it this far without knowing, the main problem that intersex people face is non-consensual medical interventions. So things like genital surgeries that are done to us when we're very young. So medicine is all about fixing problems. And medicine is authoritative and wants to define those problems itself. And for that, the lens is statistical norm, not human diversity. That's why so many groups, intersex people, disabled people, autistic people, trans people, gay people, have had to fight for a say in how their problems are medically defined. There's definitely one classical narrative of what some doctors think intersex means. A surgeon looks in a baby's diaper and announces,
"Genital emergency! Genital emergency!"
which even nowadays leads to normalizing operations, usually to give kids less clit. And a lot of doctors still believe that the genital emergency narrative is the only narrative that counts as intersex. In legislative efforts to center consent for these types of procedures, often the medical response is to push back on a narrower definition. I really believe this is connected to the US health extortion system. Healthcare system. Big lobbying dollars are spent on narrowing that definition of intersex. Because less intersex means that things aren't being done on a protected group, they're being done over there. The closer someone's body is to one or the other complete path, generally the less likely it is that they've encountered the word intersex or conceptualized that that word could apply to their experiences. And that's not a coincidence. Some people know the word but reject it, and that's an entirely different video too. I'm trying so hard to keep these to one topic per video so we don't get all space pinball. Reducing the number of people who could count as intersex accomplishes several things. It spares more people from a label that some doctors might think is stigmatized and or queer associated. It reduces the number of people who grow up into activism to challenge medical practice. And it allows doctors who profit from performing non-consensual surgeries to dodge ethics callouts. Activism has also played a role in the common understanding of what counts as intersex. A lot of popular definitions over the years have been phrased something like, intersex people have some combination of traits that do not meet standard definitions of male or female. I think that this wording is an oversimplification, and it makes things difficult both for gender inclusion and for a deeper understanding of intersex concepts. And to me, it furthers the idea that intersex only refers to the farthest outliers, and not to potentially anyone who has a smaller difference, especially because the latter is way more common. And here's a scalding hot take. Everyone deserves their own choices about their own bits. Whether each individual wants to take on the word intersex is a different conversation. So anyway, a broader definition of intersex protects bodily autonomy for more people. That's good, right? I feel like we can't be too far off base here. It's gonna take at least 60 more videos to start scratching the surface of some of these topics. So now my question is, what topics do you want to see? Let me know down in the comments. Oh, wow, okay, I guess I have to start saying things like that now, because YouTube. So do the thing, hit the buttons, we're gonna feel this out, and I will see you next time.